We here at the Sports History Network proudly partner with 26 podcasts, all revolving around the history of sports. But did you know that many of our hosts were sports history authors way before they started their shows? It's true. We've got Joe Ziemba, host of When Football Was Football, Joe Zagurski, host of Pro Football in the 1970s, Mark Morthier, host of Yesterday's Sports, Tommy Phillips, host of Lombardi Memories, and Scott Adamson, co-host of From the 55-Yard Line. All these authors have many books for you to choose from. To check them out, go to our website at sportshistorynetwork.com/sportshistorybooks. Pick up your copy today. Soundtrack provided by Kevin MacLeod of filmmusic.io.
The history of team sports for July 3rd belongs to baseball pitchers of the Major League Baseball. Multiple standout performance by the fellas that stand on the hill. Check all the boxes for spectacular sporting events for this sports break, July 3rd, coming up. Now it's time to take a sports break, a look at sports history on a daily basis. Hello, my friends in sports history. This is Darren Hayes of the Sports Jersey Dispatch, welcoming you to another great sports break for the July 3rd edition of some of the greatest events in team sports for the date of July 3rd in history. Now, we're going to cover some uniform numbers of these great players that did some of these events, and we have a bunch of them today. Numbers 40, 41, 15, 44, 33, and jersey number 28. We start off on July 3rd, 1912. The New York Giants pitcher, Rube Marquard, tied Tim McKeith's 1888 MLB record 19-game win streak with a 2-1 win versus the Brooklyn Dodgers. Now, he had 21 with two end of the season in 1911 with those great streaks that he had. So a total of 21 altogether in a row. Now, July 3rd, 1966. 1966 was the first baseball season for the Braves in Atlanta after 13 seasons in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And before that, they played in Boston as the Braves. Now, Atlanta knew they had live bats in number 44, Hank Aaron, Joe Torre wearing number 15, and Eddie Matthews with the jersey number 41 on the club going into Atlanta to inaugurate their great relationship with that city. And the ball club did not realize that in this day, they could depend on another stick in the lineup to produce runs. Atlanta Braves hurler that day, number 40, Tony Klonlinger, became the first National League player and only pitcher ever to hit 2 grand slams in a single Major League Baseball game. The Braves routed the San Francisco Giants on this day 17-3 in that contest with the offense of fireworks. 8 runs by your pitcher produced. That is quite a good thing in his own cause to help that. Now, on July 3rd, 1968, Cleveland pitcher Luis Tiant, number 33, struck out an MLB record 19 Minnesota Twins in a 1-0 victory for the Indians. And this was a record for a 10-inning game, and that was not all. He also recorded 32 strikeouts in consecutive games for the Indians. Quite a pitcher he was. July 3rd, 1970, California Angels pitcher Clyde Wright must have looked at the calendar and said, "Hey, I want in a Daily Digits sports break too," because Wright, wearing his number 52 jersey, no-hit the Oakland A's 4-0 in a great pitching duel he had there. July 3rd, 1974, pitching in a Major League Baseball record 13 consecutive game for the Los Angeles Dodgers, Mike Marshall, wearing a number 28 jersey, saved number 25 Tommy John's 4-1 victory over the Cincinnati Reds, winning that game for the LA Dodgers. So just some great pitching from sports history on this July 3rd, and we hope you enjoyed this little bit of history. Hope you'll enjoy more by looking at the sportshistorynetwork.com, where we have about 27 different podcasters that are producing some great sports history every day, and going to our sites. Sports Jersey Dispatch can be found at the jerseydispatch.com, and we also have pigskindispatch.com. Enjoy your favorite history at these 3 sites, and I think you'll have a blast doing so. So till tomorrow, everybody, have a great sports history day. Sorry, but my pitching coach just called timeout and he's coming out to the mound. I think I'm going to get yanked for a reliever. We'll see you back tomorrow for some more great sports history on Sports Jersey Dispatch Podcast. We invite you to check out our websites, jerseydispatch.com and pigskindispatch.com. Not only see the daily sports history, but to experience the preservation of great events and people that play the games. Find us on Pigskin Dispatch. It's also on social media outlets of Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and don't forget the Pigskin Dispatch YouTube channel to get all your daily sports history. Pigskin Dispatch is happy to be associated with the Sports History Network, the sports headquarters of yesteryear, found at sportshistorynetwork.com.
This podcast is part of the Sports History Network, your headquarters for the yesteryear of your favorite sport. You can learn more at sportshistorynetwork.com.
It was just another ordinary day in the offices of the Pittsburgh Guardian newspaper circa 1924. But for Marla Delft, assistant editor, everything was about to change. For she was about to discover the awesome attractiveness of Row 1 brand retro sports paraphernalia items thanks to Orville Mulligan, sports writer.
And there it is.
Wow, Orville, that's really the bee's knees.
Isn't it just? A poster-sized replica of the actual 1909 World Series program cover.
I can see that. But where did you get it? And where'd you get it framed?
I ordered it from the Row 1 website, where over 6,000 items of sports memorabilia from the 1880s to the 1990s are available for reproduction, in multiple sizes and in several different materials, with over a dozen styles of frame to choose from for prints like this.
Well, I'm sure Mr. Delft would love to put up more of these in the office. But I'm equally as sure they're beyond this newspaper's budget.
Not at all, my dear Marla. See for yourself. Go to sportshistorynetwork.com/row1.
sportshistorynetwork.com/row1. Oh my, these are good prices. Oh, and look at this stuff. Oklahoma-Nebraska football, college basketball art, Michael Jordan items.
And so it
retro
was that
sports
Marla Delft
advertisement
discovered the
placards.
splendiferous magic of Row 1 sports memorabilia, arts, and prints. You can too by visiting sportshistorynetwork.com/row1. That's ROW1 today for access to the full Row 1 catalog of gallery prints and gifts like t-shirts, long-sleeve shirts, telephone cases, coffee mugs, blankets, pillows, towels, and even shower curtains. Act today for 15% discount off all prints with coupon code SHN15 and 20% off all other items with coupon code SHN20 at checkout. And keep your dial locked to the Sports History Network for the exciting chronicles of the 1920 sports world in Orville Mulligan, sports writer. Coming soon.